good? Oh, 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 oh.
What you want to do is save hundreds for Liberty Mutual
Oh,
customizes your
oh,
car
oh, oh,
insurance.
oh.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Oh. How my joint sounding?
Hear that?
Am I still sounding good while this playing?
Planet gossip coming up through the souls, whispering.
All right,
That
cool.
same
We
power
good.
again, fam.
I told her to leave. I'm the title on the house.
It doesn't mean anything. You can't kick your wife out of the house if she doesn't want to leave.
Well,
She
she
has
was,
residence.
she was physically attacking me.
Okay.
And I asked her to leave.
So do you use that phone to call people, or does he exclusively use the phone to call people?
It's my son's phone, so he uses it.
So it'd be his property then,
Mm.
right?
You can pay for it? It's not his
It doesn't
property.
matter. He paid for it.
It does,
My-
officer. And the last time I checked, it does.
On February 22nd, 2026, a mother called 911.
If y'all don't know, I want to be a lawyer. So I'm gonna go over this imaginative lawyer Patterson, right? Because I'm not a real lawyer, but we gonna break it down. I'm gonna be his defense attorney, or you know.
Frantically asking for help after her husband, Brad, got physical with her and her son, broke their phones, and kicked them out of the house. When officers arrive, they find Brad and confront him.
We're back. Sorry for coming in again. I just got some follow-up questions to ask you.
Now right here, I do not think you can enter a person's house unless they give you the permission. But he opened the door and he allowed them to come in, because obviously he believes that he's in the right. So if you believe you're in the right, you go do whatever you want to do. But that's how you get taken advantage of. That's how the whole situation switched around in the first place. I assume that's what's gonna happen, because it's the title.
Okay. Where are their phones at?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
No.
Okay. Do you know where your wife's phone's at?
No
Rufus or
idea.
anything?
She thought she dropped it somewhere in the house. I don't know.
He lying.
Is the phone still here?
No.
Do you know what happened with it?
Yeah, it got broken. It got taken away.
It got broken?
Yeah.
How that happened?
Yeah, I threw it away because he was using inappropriate language.
Okay. So you threw his phone away?
It
Is it in the garbage still?
is.
Come on.
Can we recover it? Is that fine?
No,
Why not?
because it's my phone. I pay for it.
Well, it's garbage now, right?
So, but it's my choice whether I can give away my.
The police officer, he acting calm, but he really not making sense. This dude is in the right. It's his house. He said you can't. It's the same thing. If you wanted his kids, you in his house. He said no. It's just that simple. I don't need to explain myself. In my house, you can leave.
So it's broken phone. It's my property. I'm not going to give it away.
So it's broken?
I'm sorry.
It's broken?
Yes.
How'd it break?
I broke it.
You threw it down here.
Okay.
He threw his own phone.
Yeah.
Why would he throw his own phone?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask him.
Is this Nintendo around here, Chief?
That's gone as well.
You said that's on as well?
It's gone as well. That's in the garbage.
Is it broken as well?
I don't know if it's broken or not. But
This
it's not-
dude is
it's not
toxic
getting
right
back.
here,
It's not
blue
going
shirt.
back.
Ooh,
Did he ever say anything about calling 911
ooh.
before you took his phone away?
Did he say he called 911?
I'm asking you.
No, he did not.
You wouldn't try to call 911 at any point.
No.
So if his phone is broken and in the garbage, what would be the problem with us recovering it?
I'm not giving you. You don't have a warrant for my phone. It's my property. That is not. You're not giving me his phone.
So I asked you before what you thought your wife would say. Do you have any idea what she said?
I have no idea what she said.
What about your son? Do you think what story would he tell us?
I have no idea.
When I asked you before, have we ever been?
He should have asked. He should have said, The son is gonna say whatever the mom tell him to.
Or you said no?
Not while I've been here.
You never had the police call on you before?
No,
Last August?
last August.
Similar event?
Similar event. I think she maybe called the police afterwards.
Okay. So, but it's similar domestic event, right? Argument?
Let's get to the point, bruh.
We got called?
Yep.
You said we never been here before, we never called the police before?
I said I never called the police before. I wasn't here when that.
I said, have we ever been here, or
I have not. I was not here when that happened.
you left that time?
I did leave that.
Okay.
Would we have any reason why we would have injuries on him or anything?
Why he would have injuries on him? No.
No reason why.
No.
So, where were you exactly when you threw the bowl? Where were you standing specifically?
I was about a half a foot away from the counter.
Half a foot? Okay, so, well, obviously we got some conflicting stories. And we were asking about the phone specifically because we were being told that somebody was trying to call 911 when you took and broke the phone.
I happily called 911, and she could have stayed around here. Both of them could have stayed around here. They chose to leave once I said I was calling 911. So I wasn't preventing anyone from calling 911. They have many devices throughout the house that they can use and call 911 from.
So-
if they really wanted to call 911, they could have called 911.
Well, I guess like,
Like I called it, and they left. Like I actually called it.
so I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
Downstairs, the whole argument started downstairs, is that correct?
It did.
And who touched who first?
She
Mm.
touched me first.
She touched you first. How'd she touch you?
The physical confrontation did not happen until up here. The bowl broke. She came after me. I have the marks all over me to prove it.
Okay.
Those are all from her.
They are.
Well, they wouldn't be for myself.
Causing me those.
What did he say?
He was in the.
They look causing me those.
He must be a minor.
He was in the middle, so he may have caused.
If he wasn't a minor, they would have never blurred out his name. But you can't. I don't think minors can have public information out. I could be right, actually.
All these, but the vast majority of this, and this came from her. You look at my hands, I got nothing.
So I am curious, like, with the phone thing, I'm gonna keep going back to that because most reasonable people, I mean, I'm a parent, I take my kid's phone away, I'm not gonna break it.
It doesn't matter what you would
I'm
do.
not gonna take his Nintendo and break that as well.
It doesn't matter what you would do.
At what point did you break the phone?
At what point, about midway through the event,
Was it upstairs?
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps you'll pick the ox, a merchant's best friend. It can carry anything you throw.
That game looked cool.
And so how did you break it? Just like crack it in half? You did. So it wasn't thrown on the floor.
it eventually got thrown down here.
You see how this is going?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
it's not lining up.
Caught you in a lie.
Yeah,
You're gonna call my lie.
I caught you in a lie
Caught me in a lie
just now.
because
You said that the phone was broken because he threw it on
okay.
the floor.
okay.
You just admitted on camera that you broke the phone.
Okay. I
You
broke the
did.
phone.
So what else is a lie?
There's nothing else that's a lie.
Okay.
And why did you break his phone? Not because he swore at you,
I just told you like 3 or 4 times.
because he said he was calling 911 and you didn't want him to call 911 at the time, right?
I wanted to be on camera. That is not what happened at all. I have no idea, but I know that I called 911 while they were still here. They could have happily stayed
While they
here.
were packing up to leave, right? That's when you called?
No, they were doing it in the house.
He's lying.
The reason you don't have the phone is because it's broken?
Why would-
Because it's yours.
It's because it's mine. It's my property. Yes, absolutely, 100%.
So do you use that phone to call people, or does he exclusively use the phone to call people?
It's my son's phone, so he uses it.
So it'd be his property now,
No.
right?
He paid for it? It's not his
It doesn't
property.
matter who paid for it.
It does,
My-
officer. And the last time I checked, it does. I own it. I paid for it. I paid the bill on it. It's my phone. I'm pretty sure that makes it my phone. I don't know what kind of law they're teaching these days, but that would make it my property.
He's the one that exclusively uses it. Right? Just 'cause- I mean,
He exclusively uses a lot of things. That doesn't make it yours. You can rent something, you exclusively use it, that doesn't make it, it's not yours.
okay.
The cop looked at you because he got a good point.
Where's my wife's what?
Phone.
I have no idea where her phone's at.
Where does she normally keep it?
Where does she normally keep it?
I mean, she's your wife. Don't you know?
In the bedroom, around the house? I have no idea. She thought she dropped it at some point.
During the dispute, you're saying?
The dog is just nosy too.
Yes.
The dog, bro, I didn't even notice it was a dog right there. The dog is nosy too. What's gonna happen with this dude, bro? He's such a bad liar. I can't defend him.
Basement, you think? I don't think so. Can we go check? Sure. Yeah, actually, like, am I under arrest? Are you guys, I'm sorry, you don't have permission to go down there.
Why would you open up the door?
You don't have permission to go down there. Like, like, I'm gonna ask this. Am I under arrest?
So we obviously talk to them, okay?
Yep.
And that changes things because we get more information
Yep.
based on what they're telling us. So that's why we came back here to talk to you again, to
I
give
gave
you
my wife ample time to look for her phone. She did not find it. It may be in the basement. It may not be in the basement. I have no idea. But I'm not gonna have you go through my house. It's not. I don't have a warrant. I'm clearly the person that got beat the out of
Okay,
here.
but do you realize you're not the only person with injuries in this situation?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we came back here, to give you an opportunity to explain how he has injuries, how your wife has injuries.
Really?
His son?
Well, that's gonna be her word against my word because I did not touch her outside of going like this and trying to get her out of the house.
Does she live here?
Does she live here?
Yeah, does she live here?
What do you think?
I'm asking you.
Does she live here?
Does she stay here every night?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, she has residency. You can't kick her out of the house. That's how,
I told her to leave. I'm on the title on the house.
it doesn't mean anything. You can't kick your wife out of the house if she doesn't want to leave.
Well,
She has residency.
she was physically attacking me, and I asked her to leave, and she left.
It's part of the phone right here. Where was that happening?
I'm not gonna go through it for the fourth time. What did I tell you already? It happened up here, and it happened up there.
Okay.
Go put him in handcuffs, bro.
Am I under arrest?
Yes.
No. So,
Get out.
use me in the yard? Yep. Hands on your back. You are.
Ah.
Yeah, I got it. What did I tell you already? It happened up here.
When he did the, that's how I knew it.
Okay.
Am I under arrest? No. So, that's gonna use me in the yard? Yep. Hands on your back. You are under arrest.
I know his,
I'm under arrest?
I know his heart dropped. And it's not because and I don't think it's because he put his hands on a woman, right? I think it's because he put his hands on a boy, which is a minor. It don't matter if that's a young man, that's still a minor.
After a web of lies, Brad was arrested and charged with domestic battery. Imagine how the parent you have to be to break your son's phone so he can't call 911 while you're in the other room.
They getting it cracking? Cracking each other? Sorry, let me stop.
Not a good spot, man. No. Not a good spot.
Come on,
Make sure
bro.
she's covered up, you got pants on. Alright? I see both sides of this. Make sure she's covered up, you got pants on. Alright? I see both sides of this. But I don't know. If I was
two sides
well, I was young and dumb once too,
Yeah.
but I was never young and dumb in a Culver's
in
parking
a
lot.
parking lot, right?
On September 2nd, 2026, a Culver's employee called 911 after noticing a couple in their car that were a little too comfortable for a public setting. Apparently, two teenagers didn't find a better place than a full parking lot 500 feet away from a grade school.
That's
Officers
crazy.
arrive, the teenagers don't notice a thing until he knocks on the window.
Temple, thank you. I have made contact with the kids.
That's tough. What is he just sitting there staring at him for?
Not a good spot, man. No. Not a good spot. Well, I need your driver's license, please.
Oh, okay.
Not a good spot.
No, not at all.
Does she have a driver's license on her?
I think so.
If I hear this cop breathe like that one more time, bro.
Thank you.
Mind if I get back to my car and get some change?
Yes. Dad, you're good. Temp. Alright, you guys both dressed?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay,
What am I doing? It's cold.
you're good.
No, that cop smelling all that back shot smell backed up inside that car right now. That's why he taking them deep breaths. I know they gotta put the little center joint inside of the car. That joint stink for sure. And he just got it all opened up just now.
Go ahead, hang out for me real quick. Let me see if I need to write.
I feel bad for him, bro.
Alright, hang tight, alright?
He has to write it though. In 500 feet of a school.
Hey, I'm still recording. Do you want me to write them, or I don't know. I've never really done one of these before.
So, are they both juveniles or what?
They're both born in 07.
Ooh,
Which means
they're juvenile.
18, so they're both adults.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so what you need to look up while you're out there with them, that is good because you don't have to notify any parents to come get them. But what is it called? Give me a minute.
I got my book right here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the name of it is.
Indecent.
Indecent exposure.
Yep.
Indecent exposure.
Do you want me to cite them for it? I've never done a.
I haven't either. I gotta look it up and see what it actually is. Or sorry, public indecency. Any person of the age of 17 years and upward who perform any of the following acts in a public place commits public indecency. An act of sexual penetration or sexual conduct.
Yeah, I got it. Lewd exposure of the body, yeah.
So if you pretty much caught them committing, I would, yeah, you can either arrest them both or
Give him a warning.
with that, it's class A. They're honestly within 500 feet of a grade school. It's only when when children are present.
Okay.
So that doesn't matter. That makes it class 4. But that's only when kids are present. Someone obviously saw them to call it in, so
There's a
it's
car.
distracting.
Yeah, there's a car parked right next to him.
Are they stupid? Like, what? Did you ask them why they're doing what they're doing?
I haven't. I let them get dressed. I grabbed their licenses. I ran them, and then I let them finish getting dressed, and then I went back up and I said, "I'll be right back with you."
Okay, I would definitely, the one thing to kind of cover your base, pull the female out, ask her, without the male hearing, if, she was okay with everything going on.
What?
She consent, like, obviously make sure it's not like a type thing. The most recent email that we got said all Class A's go to jail or get referred. So, based on that, I'm fine if you just let them know you are sending a report to the state's attorney's office detailing what you caught them in the act doing.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
I will go ahead.
Yeah, it says Class A's go to jail or get referred. If you just want to send a report, I'm fine with that.
What do you think
It does say says they can go to jail. If you want to take them both to jail, you can do that.
Don't take them to jail, bro.
We at least
Don't be that. Don't do all that, bro. They in the car. They having a good time.
Can I?
What?
I don't see why not. I mean, you caught him in the act of
Yeah. All right.
See if you want to take him to jail, see if you can get a county guy to transport just until I can get these firearms logged.
Okay. All right.
Before any decision gets made, the officer heads back to get the girl alone, because her answer to one question could change everything about how this night ends.
Hi. Sorry, can I have you step out of the vehicle real quick, please? Just her for right now. I'll have you step back here with me, alright? I know, kind of embarrassing, right? Everything consensual.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. You guys been dating?
Over 2 years.
Okay, alright.
This cop is a weirdo, bro.
You're not ready for it.
He's a weirdo.
Alright. I am kind of in between on things right now, okay? Let me
He was in
actually-
between
now that you
something,
cleared
too.
that up, I'll have... No, it's not. You can go ahead and step out now. We gotta double check, alright? Alright. Both of you guys here, okay? Yeah.
Shout out to my boy in the
State of
blue
Illinois,
set, in the blue
right.
hoodie.
This is a crime, okay? Especially because another customer saw you guys and they reported it to the staff, then they called us, okay? Long story short, it's a Class A misdemeanor, okay? Normally,
Come on, man.
so regardless of whatever happens now, I have to write a report. Criminal charges have to get filed, or it has to get referred to the state's attorney. Okay. I know it doesn't sound that crazy. Like it doesn't sound like it should be. Okay. The fact that it got reported. All right. It's one thing. All right. So you guys can both sit in there real quick. All right. Stay warm. When someone else gets here, I'll meet back up with you guys and see what they're wanting to do. Okay.
What?
All right. So go ahead and get warm.
Misdemeanor, is that just like ticket to court?
Maybe. So that's what I had to wait for someone else to get here. All right.
What's like the worst? What's like the best?
Worst. So both things are pretty much the same. Okay. Worst. Like from your guys' standpoint, go to jail for like 30 minutes, get out. Best is the report, which is the same thing. You guys just don't go to jail, okay?
Yeah, you just get a paper.
No, you don't get a paper. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's the same thing, just slightly different. Alright?
So we just don't go to jail tonight, but it gets put on a report and it gets taken.
He just cracked her in the car, right? And they about to get a ticket or go to jail. He got his hoodie on. Police got his whole thing on. She's in a normal shirt. He didn't even give her. He didn't even have the decency to give this girl a hoodie. They've been sleeping with each other for they've been dating for 2 years. And she out in the cold. But then again, you know women like to be underdressed all the time. So it's probably her fault. He probably told her to bring it. She probably didn't want to bring it. You know women like to argue about everything.
Yes.
Can we get like something in the mail about it?
I don't know how. Once you guys go to jail and everything, I refer the report. That's what I'm having someone come here right now to double check. Okay. That's what I'm saying. All right. I was younger once too. I get it, but that's why I'm having someone else come out here, double check with them. See, because the state changes law.
If I was, oh dang, he already got her ID, bro. I would have said if I was her, I would have got up and ran out, bro.
The time, right? So it used to be I could give you guys like an NTA, notice to appear. That would have been your guys' piece of paper. Would have been done and over with, right? I would have had to do the report still. Sadly, that's not how the state wants us to do it anymore. So you guys can go ahead and get in there when this is actually my sergeant who's coming now. So you guys go ahead and get in there. When he gets here, we'll go from there. Yep, nope. Wonderful. How are you?
Good.
Who called us?
Here.
Okay, so she's already on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waiting for someone else to show up. So
Sorry about this, honey.
don't be sorry at all. Thank you.
They're way behind it, bro. Y'all are so weird in this county.
One closest to the dumpster.
So weird, bro. Like, they in there having a good time. Y'all gonna call the police on them?
I see both sides of this, but I don't know. If I was
two sides
well, I was young and dumb once too,
Yeah.
but I was never young and dumb in a Culver's
in
parking lot.
parking lot, right?
And I also, now being a father of a little girl, I would be
Yep.
pretty pissed if my kids saw
We
that.
did confirm they're 18, right?
Yes.
I would agree with your. They need to go to jail. It's a Class A misdemeanor. They're gonna get released.
All right.
Life will go on, but there have to be consequences to actions.
Okay. All right.
No, it don't,
I
bro.
will go ahead. Let me grab my
You caught them in a.
They were both naked in the passenger seat. It was laid back. I didn't see genitals. But I saw them both naked on top of each other. They were smooching when I knocked on the window. So
That fits for public indecency.
okay, let me grab my gloves real quick. All right, boss, go ahead and step out. 18.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, turn around. All right. Also 18.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, turn around.
Shall I grab everything out of my car?
Nope. Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back. All right, man.
In the end, both were arrested and charged with public indecency. But arguably the bigger crime is that they couldn't be bothered to drive 1 minute over to the Walmart parking lot next door and chose a packed Culver's drive-thru instead.
That's weird. At least tint your window. Yeah, the cop. He did want to arrest him. You know, let me leave that comment. He wanted to so bad. Let's pick a good one. By a good one, not good like that. This one or this one? This one got 1.1.
Don't let the size fool you. This tiny little flashlight is absolutely packed with features. It's called the Olight O-Clip Pro
Okay.
S, and it's our newest little clip-on flashlight. You can clip it on.
What do you think happened to Tom?
Honestly,
To Tom.
Well, Tom was shot and killed.
Ooh.
Minutes before this woman, Deborah Frazier, and her boyfriend were the victims of a brutal home invasion.
Thomas Wayne?
One of them
Hold up, hold up.
I think someone is in the apartment. Oh no, I see someone.
One of them dead.
I think someone is in the apartment. Oh no, I see someone.
At first, Deborah seemed like a simple victim of a robbery gone wrong.
Okay.
But behind every lie,
Did you have something to do with his death?
every sob and every tear, is one of the dumbest killers these detectives have ever seen. Because despite hundreds of hours of meticulous planning, shooting herself, and setting up the perfect murder, Deborah has made one critical mistake.
Your DNA's on the gun.
I was,
It was used to kill him.
bro. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, like, if I would have paused it quicker, I was just gonna say, I bet she shot herself with the gun and no gloves on. Why didn't she take the gun also and hide it?
And then you shot yourself in the leg to try to cover this up.
I didn't do it. I love Tom.
Do you really think that anybody would believe that?
Ooh.
Debbie's search records. How long does GSR stay on skin?
Ooh.
On August 10th,
Imagine they go through my search records. How long in jail you think I'm gonna get?
received a frantic call reporting a home break-in.
I'm gonna do some time. They go through my records.
What's going on?
I think someone came in.
I think someone is in the apartment. It was unlocked, and there's stuff everywhere, and I can't find my boyfriend, and his truck's here. And okay, okay, ma'am, are you inside the apartment? Are you inside the apartment? I need you to back out of the apartment if you are. Come back out of the apartment if you're in there. Okay. All right. Come on back out of the apartment. Are you in the hallway now? I'm trying to quietly get there. I don't know if someone's in here. Oh no. I see someone. Oh, units, I have an active home invasion. Oh my God, I'm shot. Okay. Ma'am, what? He's what? I've been shot. Okay, you have or he has? I have. I haven't even been able to find him yet. Okay, did you?
Let me tell you something, right? If I get shot, the last thing I'm gonna do is be sitting there screaming, talking on the phone. Way too calm too. We know all women do is scream during stressful situations, right? When a fight is happening, they screaming. Anything happening, they are screaming. She's not screaming. She's just crying. Why? Because she ain't got much to worry about. She is the danger. Me.
After hearing shots fired, the entire department descended on the scene, the home of 66-year-old Thomas Wayne Waddell. Now, there aren't enough words to describe how beloved Tom was. He had recently retired.
He making me think to name one of my son Bruce Wayne.
Kroger, where he was a manager, the kind of manager that stuck up for his employees and treated everyone with kindness. He loved woodworking, nature, Christmas decorating, church, and most of all, his grandkids. But there was
crazy,
something else
man.
he loved too.
Another girl.
36-year-old Deborah
Oh.
Frazier, his live-in, on-again, off-again girlfriend. And when police arrived, they found her bleeding on the floor of the apartment from a gunshot wound to the leg. She was quickly raced to the hospital, leaving officers to inspect the scene of the supposed break-in. Only, nothing indicated there was a break-in. Everything they saw indicated that Deborah's call was a cover-up for another crime. And when they went into the back bedroom, they discovered what? Inside, they found the body of Tom. He'd been shot, wrapped in a blanket, trash bags, and duct tape. With a clear homicide and no signs of a break-in or robbery like Deborah claimed, police instantly suspected who was behind his death, and she was sitting in a hospital room, playing the victim card. The following footage was provided to us by the Zanesville Police Department.
Okay.
So it's Deborah Fraser. Alright, Deborah.
She already knows they
So
on
like I
to
said,
her.
Before we talk to you about anything, since you're here, what I do is when I talk to people, I always advise them of their Miranda rights, just so that everyone knows what they are. We do that. We want to make sure that you understand what they are too. I don't know if you want to pull your tray over, and then I'll give you a pen. That way you don't have to move. Where are you actually injured at? I didn't.
Right here.
Your left leg or right?
My left
Okay.
inner thigh.
Yeah, just don't hurt yourself for that. And I know we tried to get some information out of you yesterday about, but everything was so hectic with what was going on. We wanted to get you to the hospital to make sure that you didn't suffer any significant injuries.
Sure, Deborah took a gunshot wound to the thigh, but something tells me that the shot she's about to take to her ego is going to hurt.
The craziest thing about it, shooting yourself in the leg is absolutely insane, bro. You can hit an artery and bleed out and die. And she took that risk and trying to cover up a murder. I don't know how. I don't even know where the artery is. It has to be close to the bone. She could have even, and I'm not shooting my hamstring. Oh my God. You shoot your hamstring, it's going to take some while for you to heal, bro. And you shoot your thigh, bro, I ain't got much fat and skin on my thighs. So, like, I don't even know where I would shoot myself at. Maybe one of my belly, maybe I'm going to grip the skin on my belly fat, which I ain't really got much of that either. Oh, my God. But she's fat, though, so I don't even know. Maybe one of my, I ain't even going to speak this into existence. I rebuke this.
A lot worse. The detectives read her rights and dive into the supposedly harrowing incident that she experienced.
All right. Just so, what's going on? What happened yesterday? And this, I don't want to put words into your mouth or anything, so this is just in your own words. That's why we record everything. That way we don't miss anything. We want to get the best accurate description of what happened and what was going on. Okay, so.
The day before yesterday.
Okay.
Tom and I were.
So, the day before yesterday, we're talking about Wednesday night, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because we're waiting on the maintenance guy to change the light out.
Okay.
As soon as he did that, I decided to go take a walk.
I'm going to stop her there, right? I don't even know how it escalated into her trying to kill him, but if I were to go and try to kill somebody that I'm publicly dating or something like that, right? I'm going to televise an amazing day, amazing 2 days maybe, to plan it out, accurately. Like, I'm going to make sure we having a great day so no one would ever suspect it. They're going to say, man, Henry been posting all these nice pictures and they've been on this amazing date. He just did this for her. They went shopping. Everything looks so amazing, because then it's gonna say, well, what was the motive? He ain't responsible. They never ever once blamed Bruce Wayne for killing his parents, but he could have done it.
If you mind if I just hung out with a friend for a while, maybe spent the night, just kind of get some fresh air.
Okay.
Because I have trouble with anxiety sometimes. And so sometimes taking walks or just getting out helps, and he's usually really good about that.
Okay.
So I went out for a while and I got a hold of my friend, John.
Okay.
And asked him if he wanted to hang out.
Johnny was cracking her.
Drove around for a while, and then I ended up asking him if I could just spend the night. We played video games, watched TV. He's an old friend from my early college years.
Okay.
That's how I.
You was letting Johnny crack, and Thomas got upset. She just looked like she stink, bro. Like she smelled like animals.
And then yesterday,
Her breath probably stink.
I had
She been in that hospital bed all day and didn't brush her teeth.
I texted
Mouth
him, I
stink.
called him, and I never heard back, which was weird because normally he's pretty good about getting back to me.
Okay.
And so Johnny and I took a walk at Black Hand Village,
Okay.
and
I'm stretching my
I
hamstring.
decided to just I want to go back to the apartment. Was getting a little worried about Tom. I hadn't heard back from him, so I got out and I noticed trucks. Tom's truck was still in the parking lot.
That red one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tom never really goes anywhere without his truck. He's always one of those, he drives himself, or he doesn't really go. So, I walked in, I saw the cleaning lady, she was just wrapping up.
Okay.
And I walked to the door and I noticed it was unlocked.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I think I thought before you said that you had it unlocked. But I could have been mistaken.
What does it matter?
And so, I just figured Tom might have forgot to lock it
Okay.
at some point. So I went in, and that's when I noticed that the whole apartment was tossed upside down,
Okay.
and I wasn't really sure what was going on, and mine was going in just a million different directions.
Okay.
I saw that the light in the spare bedroom was on, I saw the light in the bedroom was on, and I decided to call 911
Okay.
because I was worried that someone had tried to rob us, or whatever was going on, and I didn't see Tom right away.
Okay.
And so I was making my way back to the bedroom, but I glanced where Tom's phone normally lays, it wasn't there.
I bet you did want to go through his phone.
In the spare bedroom where he usually puts
Tom probably has something nice in his phone too.
and it wasn't there, and I was kind of like, I was thinking maybe he stepped out, maybe he went with family or something.
Okay. Does he have family up here?
In Cincinnati.
Okay.
And so I hadn't even made it.
I want to see if her heart rate increased when she started getting pressed.
There was two guys, police masks, who came out, and at that time the 911 operator was telling me to go back into the hall, but I was so scared. But I kept backing up, and eventually the one assailant pulled out a gun and got close enough to me, then fired it off, and they both bolted. Where they went to after they bolted out the door, I don't know where they went to, because at that point I was shot and I was in pain.
As you've likely guessed, Johnny, who she spent the night with, wasn't just some random friend. Deborah was romantically involved with him and Tom at the same time.
I told you.
And the two didn't know about each other.
I told you.
How is that possible? Well, it's almost as unbelievable as the story that Debbie here is going to try telling detectives.
Number one guy, so he's the one that had the gun. Where did the gun?
I don't know where he got that gun.
I mean, where did he have the gun?
He had it in his hand when he came towards me. That's how it,
Do you remember which hand?
right?
What did his hand look like?
He had gloves on,
What kind of gloves?
like those black motocross glove things that has the little rubber.
Stupid, bro.
Okay.
So I thought that was odd.
What did the gun look like?
I think it was dark, from what I remember.
Oh my God, so descriptive.
Was it a semi-automatic or a revolver? Can you tell the difference?
It was like a unused gun.
What she should have said is, "What is a revolver?" That's what she should have said. What do you mean semi-automatic? What, like a machine gun? She should have said something that sounds stupid, but she knows what she's talking about because it's her. Or she should have said it just looked like a regular black gun. Something so that we expect a woman to say. No offense to women, right? We don't expect y'all to know anything about guns.
What did they say? Did they say anything?
They would say,
Because I doubt a normal woman can tell even the description difference of a Smith and Wesson and a Glock.
then they, I think they were just trying to get out of there because I don't think they expected anyone to.
Did you have to do anything? Did you do anything to them or anything like that?
I just tried to keep the gun away from me.
How did, yeah.
I grabbed a hold of it and I was trying to point it away from me because I didn't want to get shot and I was scared.
How did you grab a hold of it?
From what I remember, I grabbed it at the bottom and I grabbed it around the, whatever you call the one.
There you go.
Did you
Be
do it
dumb.
with each hand? So, which hand of yours touched the gun?
She could have even said that when she dropped it. She could have even said that she bit him, right? And he dropped the gun, and they both ran out, and she didn't chase him because she got shot. Because then I would have immediately put your fingerprints on the gun.
Yeah, this one touched where you hold it.
So you touched the handle?
Yeah,
What about your left hand?
it touched whatever that long piece is.
The barrel.
The barrel?
Where the thing spins.
Oh, the cylinder?
I don't know how.
There you go.
Like you're saying the things. I know what you're talking about. The round part where the bullets are at.
So it was a revolver.
I know Tom collects guns. I don't know if it was one of his or what.
Now, Deborah is lying through her teeth here, obviously. But one thing is accurate. She doesn't
was.
really know how to use guns. At least, she didn't until the day before she shot Tom.
Okay.
Because her Google searches the day before Tom were killed
Ooh.
were essentially how to use a gun for dummies.
Ooh, because you a
The
dummy.
searches included, what does 22 ammo look like? How to unlock the hammer on a revolver.
Ooh.
How to know what ammo your gun uses.
Ooh.
Gun safety, how to load a revolver pistol.
Ooh.
Gun safety obviously wasn't Deborah's forte. And neither is anything else that requires the tiniest bit of intelligence.
So note to self, if you're going to do a crime, hide your phone at least. And make sure they never ever find it. Because they're going to deep dive it, and you don't want that.
Thought, as you're about to see.
Now I know you started this off by saying that you had anxiety on Wednesday the 9th. What did you have anxiety about?
I had been failing my school classes and I'd been told that I was just getting dropped from the program.
That's tough.
What school you go to?
I do it online. It's called Full Sail University.
Full Sail?
FULLSAIL.
Oh, what are you doing for them?
Creative writing.
Case in point.
Where's that out of? I've never heard of
Case in point. What does that
it.
mean?
Yeah, you're from Florida, right?
Well, I'm originally from Ohio. I went to Florida and I came back because Tom asked me to come live with him. So
As far as living there, are you on a lease or anything?
no,
Do you pay any of the bills?
No, you don't.
no.
She's a freeloader.
Tom and I have a joint account, and any money that I make from odds and ends goes into that account.
Okay, which account's that?
A PNC account.
Okay. So.
I'm not sharing no account with nobody.
What time did you leave on Wednesday?
It was probably around 4. Because I remember we were watching some ghost show on TV, and I glanced at the clock because Tom was talking about.
What was the ghost show about?
Zach. I think the lead guy's name is Zach. It's some ghost show. Tom likes to watch it for comedy.
She didn't really need to drag Zach Bagans like that.
Okay, when did you call Johnny?
I honestly don't remember the exact time. Because
Well, think harder, Tubby.
I mean, I called and kind of shot the breeze with a few people I knew from Florida, just talked to them saying, hey, what's up? And then after that, I went ahead and called Johnny.
Okay. Where's Johnny live at?
Oakland.
Oakland Avenue?
Yes. And like I said, we drove to Frazeysburg, we drove to Dresden. And I just told him, you know, that I had.
Was it light or dark out when you guys did that?
It was light and then it got darker and we just kept driving around and listening to music and.
Do you remember about what time you guys were out driving around? We just ask.
Right.
We ask all these questions because they require us to do that. So that's why we're asking you all this stuff.
It's okay. I'm just trying to remember exactly what time.
So we don't know if somebody saw you the day before following you, things like that. When somebody shoots something, we gotta know. Try to figure out why they shot you. So
yeah.
So you guys go to Frazeysburg, Dresden, then what?
And then we eventually come back to Zanesville.
Okay.
He asked me if I just wanted to be dropped off at the apartment, and I told him, you know, I just asked him, can we just go back to this place and just like play some games? And
why didn't you want to go back to the apartment?
We got into a fight.
I just figured a night away was, you know.
Maybe he tried to break it off with her.
So I like to play video games with Johnny and other people who are kind of into that kind of thing. And then yesterday, I got him around noon.
Okay.
And then we went to Black Candy Gorge and we walked for a little while. And I decided I wanted to go back to the apartment because, like I said,
Whose idea was to do the Black Candy Gorge?
I had asked them either Dillon Dam or Black Candy Gorge because I knew they had a good walking path.
Okay. So you go back to the apartment. What's he do then? Or what do you guys do then?
I just had him drop me off in front of the building.
Okay. And did he leave or did he stay?
I'm pretty sure he left, and then that's when I walked in and everything else unfolded.
Now this may shock you, but Deborah is actually telling the truth about where she was the night of the 9th going into the day of the 10th, when she called 911 after being shot in the leg. But how is that possible if she's the one who killed Tom? It's pretty simple. Deborah killed Tom the morning of the 9th, completely unaware that detectives would be able to prove that he had been dead a full day before she claimed to have encountered the so-called intruders who killed him. You see what happens when you watch ghost hunting shows instead of true crime?
Yep.
What kind of people do you think would do something like this? Why do you think they target Tom?
I know he was having issues with his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Oh.
Who's that?
Callie. He's still technically married, but
What kind of issues is he having with her?
Divorce
she
issues.
was just very, what's the word? She had a lot of anger management issues, and she was cheating on him, so.
Man, rest in peace to Tom, man. If what this crazy girl is saying, bro, he went through 2 bad relationships, and the second one got him killed. That just shows how like crazy the world is. Like he soon to be ex-wife, which means he got away from one. Then he gets with another one who is cheating on him. They on and off. They sharing money. She ain't paying no bills, and then she takes his life. And he's retired, bro. That's a sad man right there.
They ended up separating.
Okay. Do you think she would be the type of person to do something like this?
But to break in and then shoot me,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you're saying it's 2 guys. What do you think they were doing? What do you think they were up to?
It's hard to tell, honestly. I don't know. Like I said, when I walked in, everything was all thrown about. And
Except things weren't thrown about.
They was
Police
placed.
initially suspected that Deborah was behind the shooting because everything about the scene of the crime pointed to it being staged. The so-called mess was senseless, with random papers thrown on the ground and furniture tipped over. Oh, and a photo of Deborah and Tom that had been ripped in half and left on the floor.
Whenever we catch these people, what do you think should happen?
I think they should pay for the crime. I mean,
Stupid,
I didn't do
fat,
anything
ugly weirdo.
deserve to be shot, and I don't
I need to see what the figure looked like. I need to see what you was messing with, Tom.
tear up.
We can't let the upper body describe everything. What that bottom figure looking like?
What's the punishment you think that they should receive? I mean, that's what we try to gauge, so we let the prosecutor's office know on how you feel.
She knows she caught.
What do you think should happen?
She turning red.
Well, I don't.
I mean, you think they should spend life in prison? You think they should be sentenced to death? I mean, anything like that?
Well, I don't know how Tom feels about it, but I feel that they should at least go to jail for a long time. Shooting someone, I could have been killed.
When was the last time you ever fired a gun?
Last time I ever fired a gun, when I was wrestling, trying to get the gun pointed away from me, I had a hold of it when it went off.
Okay, prior to that, when would be the last time before that?
Never.
Before that, I had never fired a gun.
She knows she caught.
Loaded and everything because I know nothing about them. I couldn't load one if you said everything in front of me. Tom was trying to teach me about gun safety and all that, just in case.
It's no.
And I mean, he showed me how to load like one of his pistols. So, I mean, but I don't remember exactly.
But you never shot a gun before,
Correct.
and the first time that you went around one shot was just yesterday, correct?
Correct.
And that was at 1:30 p.m. roughly, is when you called 911.
Don't know times.
Yeah, that's what time to call people, is right around 1:30 p.m. Did you recognize any of the guys seen from your team that were there?
It happened so fast that honestly, I don't know if I had seen them around. I know that there's sketchy people in the building, like the guy across the street that's drug deals. And
What are you snitching on the man across the street for?
But I don't.
Well, what do you think happened to Tom?
Honestly, don't know. I even tried calling today.
Did you walk in the back bedroom?
No, they came out before I could even make it back there. Why?
Well, Tom was shot and killed. It's all right, we'll take a turn.
Okay. So it's watching her heart rate. Mute that. I'ma mute it. That's one thing about it. I ain't about to listen to it. Calm down, Big Back. We know it was you. You already caught.
Detectives a built-in lie detector, isn't it?
Whoa.
Not that they need it, given the wink gave detectives a built-in lie. Nice that the hospital essentially gave detectives a built-in lie detector, isn't it? Not that they need it, given the wink that the interrogator gave his partner. Deborah takes this as an opportunity to practice her acting skills, or lack thereof. Unfortunately for her, this detective is already tired of her BS.
Do you need a tissue?
Yes. Rest in peace to Tom.
Just take yourself a minute. It's okay. We need to ask you some questions about this.
need tissue or something?
All right, Debbie.
She knows she has to really sell the crying. That's crazy. She about to go to jail for life without the possibility of parole.
Let's talk about this, okay? It's all right. Look at it. Look at it. Who do you think killed you? Let me ask you this. And I'm going to ask you to be 100% honest with me. Did you have something to do with his death?
No.
Okay. So, let me explain this to you, Deborah. And I'm going to be as straight as possible.
We know it was you.
Now for about 20 years. This isn't the first murder investigation that I've ever had. It's not going to be the last. When we start our investigation, we look at every angle. We look into every possible situation, possible scenario, and everything that you tell us, we go and follow up. Okay. Did you have an issue with the look inside of it? Do you have a password on it? What's your password?
Am I chewing too loud?
6813. We did a search warrant on it. Okay. So that means we knew what you searched for and what you did and where you.
All right. It should be that loud.
So on the night of Wednesday, something happened. I don't know exactly what happened in that apartment between you and Tom, but I know that you're the one that's responsible for his death.
I'm not.
You are.
Why are you searching? How long does gunshot residue stay on my hands? Yesterday morning at 8 in the morning. Listen. Yeah.
I didn't.
Debbie's search records. How long does GSR stay on scene? Yesterday morning at 8:16. Lake County, Florida court records with scanning records. I'm telling you, we already know the questions or the answers to the questions we're asking. Here's your chance to get your side of the story out. If there was something going on that caused this, you need to tell us right now. But you have more knowledge than what you're saying. There was no home invasion robbery. Okay? There was absolutely none. So, you've already locked yourself into the biggest lie. Here's your chance to unwind it and tell the truth. Because you only have one shot at this. Here's your shot to tell us what really happened so that we can look into it. Was there something going on between you and him? And listen, the no stuff is out. Like we already know. We're past that. This is called damage control. Okay? We know that you were involved. You shot him with 22. Yes, you did, right? You're talking.
Ooh.
Forensic evidence determined that Tom had been shot while he sat in his recliner watching TV.
Come on.
Stood over him and fired, killing him with a single shot through the top of his head. Somehow she was smart enough to know that she would leave GSR, or gunshot residue, on her hands, but not smart enough to know that Google search history is forever, because her final search was a classic stupid criminal one. Delete Google search history.
Is any of your DNA going to be on that duct tape that wrapped him up? On the plastic bags?
I handled the duct tape, but I didn't wrap.
No, I'm talking about the ones that wrapped him up. Listen. We're beyond that. Right now, another detective is looking into some other stuff right now. So
Give her the chair.
Old boy gonna say, what's Johnny Anderson gonna say? Is his story gonna match yours?
It should.
Because it should. That's not very good.
I didn't do it.
You did it then.
I love Tom.
You have knowledge of it.
I love Tom.
If you didn't shoot him, you didn't, because you know.
I don't know.
Why are you you searching? Why is there GSR? How do I get GSR? How long does it stay on this? Why did you search that? Why did you search it? Tell me. Give me a good explanation.
Simple answer. Because when he shot me in the leg, my hand was on it, so I didn't want to be framed.
Why you searched 5 hours before this robbery ever happened? You never shot a gun before. Why are you searching? How long does GSR stay on my skin?
This guy's
You
good.
told me that. And I don't know answer. It's not good. Listen, you know when you call 911 or you report the calls, you're the only person in that apartment. The audio gets enhanced. We can tell if people are running out and struggling. We look at cameras in the neighborhood. There's nothing. Your story is so full of bogus. If something happened in that apartment, you need to tell us now. Because, listen, you already know that. If you're going to sit here and lie, how do you think that makes you? That doesn't make you look good at all. Like you're making it sound like you're a bad person. Like if something happened or if somebody else did something and you're trying to cover for them, then now would be the time to say it. Because the only thing you're doing is making yourself look like a monster by not telling the truth.
I didn't do it.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Listen, I don't know. Isn't gonna fly. You know this. You know this.
Don't.
Yeah, you do. So you can kill me and say, that's pretty cold. That's cold.
I didn't do it.
Then
You did.
You did because you have knowledge that you did.
I don't know.
You did, fatso.
I don't know. I'm telling you. You can't even explain why you have those search history in your phone. How do you think that makes what do you think that makes us think? Stand in my shoes here for a second. How's that look on you?
Bad.
Why does it look bad?
Because you think that I looked stuff up so I could get away with something.
Okay. And why does that look bad?
Because you think I killed Tom.
Okay. There's no motivation for anyone to kill Tom.
No.
Other than you and all your Valentine's Day cards ripped up of you and him. Did he break up with you again?
Yep.
No.
Was he gonna go back with his wife?
Yep.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, we spoke to her too.
But when you're looking up, how long does GSR stay on my hands, on my skin? And you have no explanation for that. That's not good.
I didn't kill him.
Okay, who did that?
I don't know.
Did Johnny have anything to do with it?
No, he didn't even know about Tom and I.
Mm.
I kept our relationship very private
Why is that?
because Tom requested it that way.
Mm.
Okay, why is that?
Because
He's married.
I didn't want anyone else to know that he and I met while he was a manager and I was an associate.
Tom wasn't invested in keeping his and Deborah's relationship a secret, but she certainly was, because as we stated earlier, she was romantically involved with Johnny, but it wasn't just a little fling. Deborah had been stringing him along and seeing him on and off for 10 years.
Mm.
So why exactly was Johnny okay with Deborah living with another man? Because she told him that Tom had severe dementia, and she was his live-in nurse. So, maybe she could have done okay in that creative writing career she wanted. Although, based on the excuse she's about to come up with for Googling about gunshot residue, probably not.
If you and Tom got into a fight or disagreement and something happened that caused you to react in a certain way, that would be the time to tell us. There's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing to say, well, I did this or I did not do this. Like, you only get one shot at telling your story. And when it all gets laid out, and then you get to see everything that was laid out, it's going to be hard to believe any word that's ever came out of your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm not trying to, I'm just telling you, from how I know how these things work, what we found out, what we're gonna find out. We got multiple search warrants out right now for different things. type of stuff, the noose is gonna get tighter, okay? And the only thing that you can explain is I don't, okay? And that doesn't. So, here's your chance to say what happened and why it happened, okay? You know what I mean?
When I left Tom, I wanted to, because I've been for quite some time. And it had nothing to do with him. It just had to do with the fact that I had been dealing with those issues for quite some time.
Okay.
In 2020, I tried Tennessee.
Okay.
But I wanted to.
It's tough.
All
A lot
right.
of things are tough, yeah, especially when you're in that state of mind.
And I'm constantly in that state of mind. But anything I looked up in regards to that was so I was setting up for my
That's pretty good.
Do you really think that anybody would believe that?
Cause why would you care?
Like you're just digging your hole deeper, girl. You really are. You have a one chance to come clean and act like you're a little bit remorseful. I don't see any remorse, do you?
Well, why would you care if your hands have GX?
Exactly. Exactly.
It was just a curious question.
It's a stupid question.
So, here's the fact of the matter. There's nobody that runs out of that. Alright? We know that. Your DNA is on the gun. The gun that was used to kill him. Okay? And the gun that you shot yourself in the leg with. To try to cover this up. You said that you grabbed it with both hands. Still holding your phone.
It
And
fell on the floor.
No, you. Listen.
We've all heard the 911 plea.
You've been thinking.
I said that.
What you're telling me now is how this came out. This must have been something you've been planning.
No.
This must have been something that you did with a little bit of thinking to try to get out of this mess. You thought about it. What's
I didn't get paid last week.
so bad that you wouldn't kill him?
Last time I got paid was the 13th. Sheesh. So we get paid next week?
But the fact of the matter is, the evidence will show that you, whether you ever want to be accountable for your actions, that's I'm trying to tell you that remorse goes a long way in trying to start the healing process for people's families, for people that might have cared about him, and also for you inside. Because ultimately, there's one person that you're going to have to answer to in the end. And there ain't nobody here on earth.
It's gonna be Tom when you get up there.
Hey, don't sit here and tell me you care about him.
I do.
You don't care about him. If you can do what you did to him and then cover it up and then try to wrap him up and then sit here and not be accountable for what you know about
Who
him,
wants to go to jail, Mr. Officer?
that's like pretty bad. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, I've talked to killers before. I've talked to straight up people that shot several people. They at least had the balls to own. And you don't. You don't.
I didn't kill him.
You did.
And why'd you try to clean it up?
I didn't try to clean anything up.
Yes, you did, Fatso.
That you covered his feet up. That you put his feet in. Hair.
Okay, your hair is inside of this. They went to the autopsy today. It's gonna come back to your hair.
I mean, we can wait. We can wait until the DNA
You
comes
big
out,
dummy.
or you can just try to clear it up right now. It is what it is.
You're putting yourself so far behind the eight ball as far as why this happened. Like,
So note to self, if you also gonna try to do that, it's so many things though, cause all it takes is a small piece of hair of yours to fall in there, a small piece of spit, booger. That's why I would just go with burying a body, right? You bury somebody, they're gonna find them eventually though, but you know, you might be fine.
you're denying that you wouldn't do anything. So when it comes to the time you're gonna better story, because they do have the evidence. And you're painted yourself into this corner right now. That's why I'm telling you, we only have one chance to be 100% honest with us. And I can tell you, you ain't been honest.
You may assume, as we did diving into this case, that the motive had to do with Deborah's two boyfriends finding out about each other. But surprisingly, that's not the case.
Okay.
According to the Muskingum County Prosecutor's Office, Deborah was trying to manipulate Tom for financial gain.
Okay.
To do this, she tricked Johnny into calling him and posing as a fraud investigator, saying his accounts had been hacked. In reality, Deborah was the one who took the money from them, draining his savings and checking account until he had just $2,000 remaining.
If you want to be honest, we want to get this cleared up. Okay? So, you need to start being honest. The game's up. Like, I'm telling you, it's over.
So Johnny's going to be an accomplice.
Right now, we're filing charges on it. Okay?
I didn't do it.
Okay.
And I want to
The
talk.
black duct tape's underneath the countertop. The trash bags are back underneath the sink.
Your hair's
His
stuck in the
sweatpants around a trash bag are on the bed.
I didn't.
Alright, so your hair's in the duct tape, okay? From where he was wrapped up. I mean, it doesn't.
How does that happen?
I mean.
Well, also, that's not really a good way to put a murder onto somebody, right? Because everybody's hair, especially if it's long, it does fall out, and it could be all over the floor. Like when you sweep it up hair and stuff like that. Like if you go into the public bathroom, it's hair and all kind of stuff all over the place. So God forbid some of her hair might have been on him, and obviously if you wrap him up, some hair could get on you and get on, that ain't really a.
Did you put the bag over his face because you couldn't look at him anymore and see what you done?
I didn't cover him up.
Okay, so you're gonna say that you don't think that hair is gonna come back to you?
I don't know. I've been around those trash bags, that duct tape.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, we don't. When
Not inside the bag. You gotta open the bag.
Yeah. You don't get hair on duct tape at Walmart. I mean, I bought a lot of duct tape in my life, but I've never bought any that comes pre-packed with hair.
And you've also never had it forensically searched.
I didn't.
Well, I didn't do it story. That ain't gonna work. I'm telling you. Like,
This is the only chance you're gonna get. This is it.
What's gonna happen? If I tell the truth, am I gonna walking free?
that's what we're saying. One chance to tell the truth.
You don't.
And
It's over
like I
with.
said, we didn't come up here for no reason. We're not here to make it anything worse than it is. But if you can't tell the truth, then that ultimately makes you look like you have no compassion, no remorse, and that makes you like at the tip of the food scale on scumbags. To be honest with you, I'm telling you, that's just the way it is. And with all the evidence that we see, like that's what's there. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you. He's been doing it a long time, so like we're trying to give you almost an opportunity to explain it. So if he did something to you that caused you to do something, or if somebody else did something that you were trying to cover for him, here's where you gotta say it. Because when it comes down the road, you want to say, well, so-and-so did this, or I knew this. Like, too late. You already made yourself look bad because you didn't say what really happened at the time. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
Why would I go all the way back from Florida up here just to do something horrible?
Why would anybody else do that? There's absolutely no reason.
He's a great guy. You said I could talk to an attorney.
Yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're charging you, I believe, with
First-degree murder.
charging you with murder, which is a unclassified felony where you spend life in prison. Felonious assault, which is F2. Tampering with evidence, gun specs, which is mandatory time on top of any conviction, so you'll get life plus whatever gun spec time. Domestic violence, and your bond's gonna be $2 million. Any other questions for us? All right. Enjoy your stay here.
Ooh.
And completely right about the charges. Ultimately, Deborah pleaded guilty to murder with a firearm, gross abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence. She is currently serving life in prison, where she is undoubtedly not enjoying her stay. Our thoughts go out to the loved ones of Tom Waddell, including his 3 children and several grandchildren, who have been denied a future with him because of Deborah's selfish actions. With Christmas approaching, Tom's favorite season, we hope they find comfort in decorating.
That's crazy, bro.
To do.
Thank you for watching today's video.
That is crazy. All right, that's about to be it. I'm about to play the Lego Batman. Yeah, that joint was fun yesterday. See y'all later. I'm about to get right back on. Probably about to hit the bathroom and come back.